The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. Out of the end zone. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So James Madison's offense will have first crack at this one. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter. And he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice kick. Way to get the first down.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to put another one in the W column here today, David.
And this is why we love the expansion of the college football playoff. Sometimes you get hot at the right time. Like late in the season, and you look like a team that could do some damage, and then you get to that moment and you get the opportunity now. So keep putting it together and see what happens.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Dukes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dukes!
And everything works out for the offense, right? They went for it on 4th and 1 earlier. It was a big decision, a big gamble. They got it, and now you pay it off with the touchdown. Head coach is loving that.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Westbrook. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it on the counter. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the...
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington State.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got out of trouble and throws. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quickly complete. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets open down the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Tight end now in motion. The handoff to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Wants to go up top on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Power football with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kyle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going with the ground game left. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Extending the play. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Sanchez.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
And the Dukes get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kyle. They'll immediately call timeout.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Dukes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Freeman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Across the 25, he's got room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Look out, he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Thrust that arm out. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Touch pass on the run. And the Dukes get it past the sticks.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Barnett. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and then don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll try the run. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. On target. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. Unloads quickly.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Right on the mark. money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
Result of the play is a two-and-out down.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, James Madison. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Arizona escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Wildcats fans could have done without this one being so close. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's going to run it. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Washington State has it all working right now. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Barnett. Dumps it off in the flats. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Off the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Freeman.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense. Make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Offense at an empty set. To the air, it's Barnett. They're working that left side. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute rollout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's